And welcome to another live stream. The markets today were up quite a bit, but as I posted in my VIP Discord, I didn't think that was actually going to hold. I felt like, just based upon the technicals, that it may come back down. And so, based upon that, I essentially said that even though we had this green day today, that I really wasn't sure it was going to hold. And I think we're going to come back down. I want to focus real fast on the chart here, so hopefully you guys can kind of see this. This has been a downward channel that the SPY has been in for a little while. SPY is a SP 500 ETF. And if you look, we kind of hit the top of the channel here today. Historically, for the last 8 weeks now, when we hit the top of the channel, we will just keep going downward. So I think there's a really good chance that we're just going to keep going down. Now, if SPY closes above this channel for really the first time in 8 weeks, that's going to be extremely bullish. And at that point, I'm pretty much just going to load up on call options and we're going to ride this wave up for a nice rebound up here. So that's kind of what I'm looking at in the markets. There was no major news that came out today. Nothing that really caused the markets to go up. It was just kind of normal trading. But overall, with Tuesday's futures being extremely bearish, I think there's a good chance that we'll probably just bounce off of this and continue going downward. But who knows? We'll see. I'm just waiting for that crossover above. As soon as we get that crossover above, I am loading up. All right. What I want you guys to do is start thinking about the stocks that you guys want to analyze. That's what we're here to do today. Since I don't really have a lot to talk about, we're just going to analyze your stock picks. I gave you mine yesterday. Now give me yours and let's analyze them. I did want to let you know that starting tomorrow, I am leaving for my annual storm chasing trip. About once a year, I head out and travel across the United States in search of tornadoes and all kinds of severe weather. So I will be leaving tomorrow to go head out on my annual storm chasing trip. So I will not be available to do the normal videos like we're doing now. I will still try to get some videos out as much as I'm able to, but I did want to let you know that I may not have a video every single day. So if you're missing a video from me, just know that I am probably very close to a tornado and just trying to not get swept off the road. If you guys want to follow along on that storm chasing channel, if you guys are on Twitter right now, it's twitter.com/severe videos. And then if you're on YouTube, you want to follow the YouTube channel, it's youtube.com/real severe videos. So youtube.com/real severe videos. I guess severe videos was too generic. They wouldn't let me take it. So youtube.com/real severe videos if you guys want to follow along. All right, that's all I got. Let's get into your stock picks. Let me scroll up here, see what we got. Yeah, sure, man. Let's touch on GME and AMC. Do that real fast. So GME, again, what we're doing today is technical analysis. So I'm literally just going to do your technicals. So we're looking at the daily chart here. GME is extremely close to a crossover on the MACD, which would be bullish, but we have no confirmation of that whatsoever yet. And the EMAs are still, the candles are still below the 10-day EMA. They have yet to get above. If the market really does go down tomorrow and this one goes down like it did after hours, this crossover is going to get rejected and it's going to continue downward. So at this point, it's 100% bullish, but 100% bearish. But if we do get that crossover on the MACD, and especially if we can get some closes above the 10-day EMA, especially the 21-day EMA, that would be actual bullishness. But for now, it's 100% bearish. Okay, let's go take a look at AMC. Now, AMC is a little bit of a different point. So while we do have the candles coming back down, and we only had, one close above the 10-day EMA, and that was also where we got that crossover on the MACD, which made it bullish. So I'd say this day right here, the 19th, which was, what day was that? That was Thursday. So Thursday was bullish, but then literally is one day of bullishness. Friday, it turned bearish again. So unfortunately, it looks like we're about to get a death cross on the MACD, which is going to make this bearish again. So AMC is looking, unfortunately, very bearish. However, we do have some pretty strong support here at around $9. So if we get this, what we may end up doing is getting a double bottom and sort of a W-shaped recovery, which would be nice. And I think that would fit with sort of an overall market recovery if we got this W recovery. So right now, AMC is extremely bearish. However, with it still being so close to oversold in the RSI, I think there's a good chance for a W-shaped recovery in about, not this week, but maybe next week. All right, let's see what else we got. And I'm looking for stocks that more than one person's talking about. But you know what? I'll also throw in a few ones that I know are really, really popular. So NEO, of course, tons of people buy NEO. I personally haven't, but I know a lot of people have. Again, we're only going to look at technicals. And if we take a look at the technical analysis on here, we do have the golden cross of the MACD. The MACD is bullish. The candles, it looks like we had a close above the 21-day EMA and then below, then above, now back below. So it's kind of teetering right now. It's bullish, but the bullishness is weak. So, you know, if this after hours holds up with this negative 2.4% after hours, if we're back down to 1560, that's going to get us back below the 10-day EMA, and that's going to send us back on this downtrend. Yeah, it looks like whatever bullishness we got over the past 6-7 days is fading, and there's a good chance it's going to be over tomorrow, and we're going to see this continue to go down. I notice how it'll continually get above the 21-day EMA, close to the 50-day EMA, and then reject, and then kind of here around the 50-day EMA rejected, here around the 50-day EMA looks like it's rejecting again. So unfortunately, NIO looks like it's on its way to new lows. Not looking good on that one. Amazon's a big one. Let's go ahead and talk about that. AMZN. Woo, that's not good. All right, let's zoom in a little bit here. So Amazon still holding this low here, hasn't quite gotten below it yet. We do have a golden cross on the MACD, which is good, but the candles are not cooperating. And look, after hours down 2%. Yeah, that's gonna cause this to go back into death cross, back into bearish territory. 2104 would put us right here at this level. That's where it closed at after hours, right where my mouse is. So if this drops any further, then if this closes below, if this closes below all prior closes, then this thing is just set to continue downward. This is a pretty strong level of support here. And if it breaks below it, I don't even have another support level. I'd have to draw one. Let's see what we can draw for further support. Well, that guy's really strong. Let's go ahead and draw that. I've got touch point here, here, and here. So I'm going to have to zoom in a little bit, see if we can get this a little bit more accurate. Let me see what I can do here for you guys. Right about there. May not be perfect, but right about there. And that puts us at 2040. Let's see where that compares to over here. I don't even know what this line is. I don't know what that line is. Oh, hold on. Okay, so that puts us at 2040. Now, if we come back over to today, yeah, it's close, man. The 2040 is obviously a very strong level of support, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's not looking good. Like I've been saying, guys, these large caps have a lot more room to fall. Large caps have a lot more room to fall. What's our forward PE on Amazon? 134? Yeah, I hate to say this. I don't know if that's true or, oh, I see why. Yeah. Whoo, that is not good. Um, Here's the deal, guys. If we get this major bear market that I am expecting, and I know I'm going to sound like a madman to say this. I know y'all are going to think I'm absolutely nuts. But I would not be surprised to see Amazon drop to $1,000 by the time this bear market is over. And I don't know how long the bear market is going to last. Could be a year, 2 years, 3 years. I don't know. But by the time this bear market is over, I would not be surprised to see Amazon at $1,000 a share. Literally another 50% drop from here. The PE ratio on this thing is still way too high. This has got a lot of room to drop in a bear market. And look, I know I'm on the monthly chart right now, and this thing's almost oversold on the monthly chart. So we've got to get a rebound rally at some point to fix this, get this back up closer to 50 or 60. We need a rebound rally on this. But after we get the rebound rally, maybe back up to around $3,000 or so. Yeah, that makes sense. Rebound up to 3,000, and then we continue the downtrend down to 1,000. That's what I see going on with this. So there you go. CTRM. You know, I'm going to talk about this one just because that's not CTRM. This is CTRM. Here's the thing about CTRM. I was this close to including it in my top 10 stocks yesterday. But, you know, it falls into place number 11. So it just barely didn't make the cut. This is another one I own. It's another one I'm going to be adding on to. I actually bought more CTRM right here, right around $1, $1.20. I think I didn't get it at $1. I got it over here. So I got it at around $1.20, $1.30. I am up a lot on CTRM right now because, I mean, we were at major support. We got the golden cross of the MACD and right around $1.20, $1.30. I bought in, and this has been performing really well. Like I said, up about 60%. And right now it's look, let me pull the weekly chart up. The weekly, I got to turn off the EMAs because of the fall this had from the pandemic. Pandemic killed this chart. Okay, turn off the EMAs there. If we look at the weekly chart, it's at a nice little rebound here. If I pull up the monthly chart, I'm going to zoom out like this. Again, nice rebound on the MACD. RSI is low at 30. So you've got the RSI here is at 50. Guys, we got a lot more room to go up. So long-term CTRM is, I'm very bullish on it. Now, short-term, let me pull up the EMAs again. And we'll just have to kind of ignore that 200 and 300-day EMA and focus on the rest. So do this so we can see our EMAs. And we are, obviously, you're above the 100, above the 200, kind of bouncing up and down on the daily chart between above or below the 10-day and 21-day. 50 on the RSI, 0 on the MACD, literally flatlined on the 10-day and 21-day. Short term, this is about as close to neutral as you can get. There is zero indication as to whether this thing is going to go up or down. It is completely neutral on the RSI, completely neutral on the MACD, and completely neutral on the EMAs. This is the most neutral chart I think I've ever seen in my life. I don't even know what to say about that. There is zero indication where this thing is going short term. But longer term, like I said, I am bullish on this. I've got this in my long-term portfolios, but I'm not trading it. Let's see what else we've got here. Trying to see any that more than one person's asking about or that I know are pretty big stocks. Okay, BBIG. I know quite a few people bought into this one. All I've got to say about BBIG is this. BBIG became big when they were trying to short squeeze it back here. Fine. I don't know how many times I've said on this channel that when you get a big run up like this, sell and take profits. because everybody buying up here at FOMO at $10, they're never going to get their money back. There is very little chance that they're going to get their money back. I'd say maybe 10 years from now, but in the short term, there's just very little chance. Another attempt that failed here, another attempt that failed here. Look, every short squeeze attempt on this has failed. But I'll just go back to the technicals on the daily chart. The RSI is neutral, the MACD is bullish, and the candles are bullish. They're above the 10-day EMA. We got the 10-day above the 21-day EMA. Technically, short term, this is very, very bullish, but I would not touch it as a short squeeze attempt. Technically, it's bullish, though. And I got Ortex here, so let's go ahead and pull up Ortex and just take a look at what we've got for shorts. I'm pretty sure it's going to be 100% utilization. Every single time I look at it, it is, but we'll just go ahead and verify. Yep, 100% utilization. It's been that way for since August of last year. Look, shorts are not covering. They're just not. Let me just put things in perspective here. Let's find the average time on loan, average day on loan. There we go. And we are at, 52 days on loan average. So 52 days on loan average. So 52 days is about 2 months back. Let's go see where this thing was trading 2 months ago. We're at May 22nd. So 323, somewhere in here. So, a lot of shorts, it looks like they're buying in this $3 range. So you got to understand that until we're almost there. So really about 320, right around $3.20 is when shorts are going to start to be losing money on this BBIG investment. I would not be surprised to see some, market manipulation to get this down once it hits 320. If it does get that high, but if it does, I would not be surprised to see very, very, very strong resistance here at the 200-day and 300-day EMAs, and to see this get pushed back down. But if we get not a spike like this, but if we get a nice gradual rise above the 200, 300-day EMAs, we start getting up around 350, 360, and get a couple closes up in there, then I think you have a much better chance of shorts actually covering, because that's a lot. When you get a prolonged increase, it's a lot stronger. But generally what happens is you get up close and you get this massive selling pressure, and it just gets pushed right back down. So, it's bullish on the technicals, but I think you're going to have some very strong resistance at around $3.20. Okay. Let's see what else we've got here. Got a couple guys asking about MULN. Let's go take a look at this guy. So, same sort of thing with BBIG, with the big run up and then the big push back down. Same thing here, big run up, short squeeze attempt, push back down. Short term technical, we kind of flat on the RSI, but it is bullish on the MACD, but then it's bearish on the candles. So the candles just they literally cannot get above the 10-day EMA. We had one close above the 10-day, and that was it. Everything else has been below. So and this MACD isn't even very strong, 0.03. So pretty neutral on the MACD and the RSI, and bearish on the candles. I would just overall say this is quite bearish and very little chance of going up. I think this was another one of those short squeeze attempts that people were going after. That MULN that I think kind of failed. Let's go see what we got on this one, and let's go find that utilization. Yep, back up to 100%. A little bit of covering here and there, but generally we've been, generally at 100%. It it's very bearish. I don't see anything happening with MULN. All right, let's see. A few other people are asking about. You guys still invested in SOS? This was one of Larry Jones' picks that, yeah, this thing is an absolute falling knife. Neutral on the RSI, neutral on the MACD, and completely bearish on the candles. It's, as you can see, below the 10-day, below the 21-day. You know, PE is negative, forward PE is 1. Let's go look at the financials. Nothing. Look at it. You got decreasing revenue with a recession coming up. Like that is not what you want to see, guys. SOS, before I don't want to speak before I say this. $338 million in cash. And 1 second, let me just check. Okay, where did they get the money from? Where'd your money come from? Oh, you had a profitable quarter, but it was only 12 million. Where'd your money come from? This doesn't make any sense. This balance sheet's kind of fishy. Normally, when you get a big increase in cash, you see it on the cash flow. They reported a negative $40 million in cash, and yet their cash increased by 200 million. What am I missing? Is this a Chinese stock? Yeah, I don't know, guys. This is fishy. Something's fishy going on. You've got decreasing revenues. You've got really fishy balance sheet. And then technicals are just terrible. I'd stay away from it. You know, this is one of the stocks that could absolutely go to zero and just be gone and out of business by, I wouldn't say the end of the year, but within a few years, it could be out of business. I'd just get rid of it. I wouldn't touch that one. And by the way, guys, everything I say today, this is not financial advice. It's not a recommendation for you to go buy, sell, or hold anything. I'm just telling you what I would do, okay? I want to be very clear about that. You got to go do your own research. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay, SOFI, obviously I talked about it yesterday, but I didn't do any technical analysis, so let's go do that. The RSI is rising, which is good. That's bullish, but it's currently at 52, which is kind of neutral. The MACD is pretty bullish, which is good. And as far as candles, we're above the 10-day and 21-day EMAs. We also got a crossover, the 10-day, 21-day crossover. The technicals are very, very bullish. However, if this after hours action holds up and we get back down to 711, well, we'd still be above. It's very, very, very bullish. SoFi is extremely bullish on the daily chart. Let's see what else we got. All right, no, you're the same person. All right, what else? Let's see. All right, a couple of people asking about AMD, so let's go look at that guy. And we are neutral on the RSI, bullish on the MACD. And even though the candles are dropping outside of Friday, they were all above the 10-day and 21-day EMAs, but the 10-day and 21-day EMA are together, which is neutral. So we got neutral, and bullish, although the MACD is better for finding indications of reversals rather than continuation patterns. So AMD is completely and totally neutral right now. It's giving zero indication as far as what it wants to do. All right, let's see what else we got here. Looking for a few. Okay, let's see. We already talked about that. All right, couple people asking about this guy, MMAT. Wow. What is going on with this guy? Well, I don't think you need me to tell you that this guy is bullish. I mean, very strong in the MACD, RSI, and candles. Must have been, I'm going to guess this was because of earnings. 120, so rising earnings, balance sheet. Yeah, earnings. Wow, great growth on earnings. Still not making any money. Do they have enough cash to weather a storm? 29 million. 3 million debt. No short-term debt. Total current liabilities 73 million. Total current assets 108 million. Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, not a super strong balance sheet, a good one. They're probably going to need to raise cash soon. Let's see what they have for prior cash raises. Looks like they did a share offering 2 quarters ago. They actually paid down bonds. That's good. Oh, wow, look at that. Bonds. So they're probably going to issue a lot of bonds, which is good. That means that they're not diluting shareholder value, although they are taking on debt. Now, that could hurt them going into a recession, especially as interest rates rise, because the cost of borrowing with bonds is going to go up significantly. So, it's very bullish right now, but I could see them having problems in the future. And I can also tell you the RSI is overbought. So with the RSI being overbought and the fact that they are financing their operations with bonds and the cost of bonds is about to go up, I see issues on the horizon. Technically bullish, but I definitely see it coming to a top here soon. All right. Let's see what else other people are talking about. Just kind of going through all your comments here. I love it. You guys got so many comments. I'm just looking for things that I got more than one person asking. Hey, I had a few people ask about Apple, so let's go look at that guy. And, Apple is another one of those large cap stocks that we could see start to come down. Now, the PE is 23, which isn't terrible, but still a little bit high. We have the RSI, which is kind of flat. The MACD is bearish, and the candles are still below the 10-day EMA. So Apple remains quite bearish. Apple looks like it wants to continue to fall. And seeing as how large caps are falling right now, I would not be surprised to see it do just that. So, yep. Let's see if, yeah, and you had declining revenues last quarter. So, declining earnings also. This could be the start of something bad for Apple. If they continue to have more and more quarters of declining earnings and revenue, then this forward PE ratio is going to go up because the forward expected earnings are going to go down, which is going to cause the price to earnings ratio to go up. And that's going to make Apple more expensive from a PE ratio. And going in a bear market, these high PE ratios are going to get corrected. So fundamentally and technically, it looks quite bearish on AAPL. Let's see what we got. Trying to find ones a few other people are asking about. Do we talk about, okay, let's go CHPT. I don't think we talked about this guy yet. Okay, charge point. Let's see. We are rising on the RSI. That's bullish. We got a golden cross on the MACD. That's bullish. We are back above the 10-day EMAs. That's bullish. So bullish. Technically, CHPT is very bullish right now. Very, very bullish. Yeah, this would be a good one to trade to the upside. We'll have final bullish confirmation once the candles get above the 21-day EMA and the 10-day EMA crosses above the 21-day EMA. But all in all, quite bullish. Yeah, $3 billion market cap. That puts it at a mid-cap range, actually. But overall, very bullish stock. Looks really good on the technicals. Let's see what else we got. Kind of all over the place right now. Let's see. Okay, I guess a couple of people asking about the overall market. Let's go back to that. Kind of opened with this, but we'll talk about it again. So the overall market, as you can see, we are in an 8-week downtrend here, where we are kind of within this channel, and you can see it's a very strong channel. We've had 4 touch points on the top, and I don't even know, 15 touch points on the bottom. So very, very strong downtrending channel on SPY, or S&P 500. The MACD is kind of doing what it's done 2 other times now, getting real close to that golden cross, but apparently rejecting. So I think this MACD is going to get rejected again, and we're going to keep going down and stay within this channel. If you guys think this channel is going to continue, this is the golden opportunity to buy put options and ride it down to probably this support level here at $366. Now, if we get a golden cross on the MACD and we get a close above outside of the channel, then it's the exact opposite. Then it's extremely bullish, and you want to load up and call options. So we're kind of at a crossroads here. But if we go up, if we close above this channel, 100% bullish, load up and call options. If we bounce and continue going lower and reject this golden cross again, then 100% bearish and load up on put options. So, right now, the markets are pretty bearish tomorrow. If you look at the futures, I'm leaning towards put options being the way. But like I said, if we get above it, then definitely call options. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, looks like we got a super chat. Thank you so much, Pierre. Thank you for all that you do, man. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. You're awesome. We'll just take a quick station break here, guys. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done it already. And if you are a subscriber, make sure you've clicked the bell icon and click all. All right, let's see what else we got here. You guys can see I'm pretty far behind, so I'm looking for ones that are popping out with a lot of people asking. Talked about a lot of those. Let's see what else we got. Talked about a lot of those. I don't think we talked about Nvidia yet. Let's go do that guy. Nvidia. All right. So, yeah, kind of a little bullish on the MACD, but neutral on the RSI and very bearish on the candles. So overall, it looks pretty bearish. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay, so Z, you're saying that SOS is a Chinese stock. The Chinese companies have got a long history of flat out lying about their earnings. So all of the things that literally just make 0 sense on the balance sheet is a huge red flag that SOS is flat out lying about their earnings. I would say there's a 99% chance SOS is lying about their earnings. I would not touch that stock unless you want to short it to 0. Then go for it. You'll probably make 100% profit. All right, let's see what else we got. Well, minus the borrow fee, of course. Did we do Tesla yet? I don't know. Let's go do Tesla. That would be a good one to go look at. That is not Tesla. That's not Tesla either. Come on. There we go. That's Tesla. All right. Okay, so obviously below all of the EMAs, it's very bearish. The MACD is bearish. The RSI is flat, which is neutral. So yeah, Tesla looks very, very bearish. PE is still high at 91. Forward PE at 54, still high. I know. Growth story. Here's the thing. I think Tesla is going to get down to $461 before the bear market is over. That's my price target on Tesla, where I will buy back in at $460. Tesla, it's $460. I'll buy. Until then, I think it's going down. Like I said, guys, large caps are falling, and they've got a lot further to go. Let's see what else we got. Trying to look for a few others that more than one person's talking about. Let's see. Man, you guys are kind of all over the place here. They're all over the place. Okay. All right. Got a few for VALE. Let's go do VALE. You guys know this is one of my biggest holdings. RSI bullish, MACD bullish, candles above the 10, above the 21, and even a close above everything. Bullish, bullish, bullish. Extremely bullish. Very, very bullish. Shoot, I might have to add some more to this one. I don't know. I'm so heavily invested in this one already. I really don't want to. But man, I can't deny that. I'm sorry, man. This one's been good to me. This guy's been really good to me. I'm going to do it. I'm writing it down. I'm adding more. VALE. All right. Once that deposit I made hits, I'm adding it. All right. I'm going to add more to that one. Love it. One of my favorite stocks. Been doing great, and technicals are very bullish. You guys still invest in this SPCE? Man, I've never bought the stock, but I used to trade options on this all the time. Made a killing on it last year. Haven't traded this year, but last year I was all over it. Right now, technically flat on the RSI. Mildly bullish on the MACD, but still pretty flat. And the candles are barely above the 10-day EMA, just not crossing above the 21-day at all. Very, very neutral. Extremely neutral on the technicals here. Zero indication of this is going up or down. So unfortunately, I can't really help you guys out on that one. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got. Trying to see what else more than one person's asking about. That's what I'm looking at, guys. If you've got your one that you want me to talk about, better get some other people to ask. I'm looking. Okay, I had a few questions for this guy, VLTA. I think this was another Larry Jones pick. Let's take a look. We are bullish on the RSI, bullish on the MACD, but neutral on the candles. You're above the 10-day EMA, which is good, but it's really struggling to get above the 21. Man, this thing is this close to turning bullish. but it is struggling to get above that 21-day EMA. I don't know. Give it a few more days. If we get some closes above the 21-day EMA, like we got one here, you start getting like 2-3 closes above, I would be very comfortable buying in at that point. But right now, it's bullish, and neutral. So we're almost there. I just need a little bit more confirmation on the candles, and I'd be comfortable buying in. All right, let's see what else we got. Talked about those. Did we do BNGO yet? I don't think we did. Let's go do that one. Come on. Hey, okay. What do we got? Flat, so neutral on the RSI. Bullish on the MACD, kind of, sort of, but 0.03, so barely bullish. And the candle's not looking too hot. Kind of neutral. So neutral. BNGO is giving zero indication of whether it's going to go up or down. It's extremely neutral. I have no idea what's going to happen to that one. All right, let's keep it going. All right. Yeah, I had a couple of questions about ZIM, so let's go do that one. And what do we got? We have got bullish, very, very bullish, extremely bullish. I do own ZIM. I'm happy with my position. I'm not going to add on anymore, but I can tell you that the technicals are extremely bullish. So great stock technically. All right, let's see what else we got. Talked about that and those. Let's see. Trying to find one that more than one person's asking about. Looking here. Oh yeah, I haven't talked about that one yet. Let's see if anybody else asks. Yo, what is this? Gregory Blank, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I really appreciate it. You are awesome, man. You guys are awesome. Absolutely awesome. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, man. Your persistence has paid off. I'll give you props for persistence. All right, we'll do it, man. You're the only one asking, but you've asked like 800 times. So we'll do it. All right, RSI is neutral. MACD is neutral. Technicals are neutral. Zero indication of whether this guy's going up or down. Man, I appreciate your persistence. Sorry I couldn't help you. There is zero indication on those technicals. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's see. We did those. Guys, a lot of these, just go back and rewatch the video. A lot of the stocks you're asking about, we've already covered. PLTR, well, I've got to do this guy. Again, we're only going to look at technicals. We are neutral. Extremely mildly bullish, but 0.05 is pretty neutral. And the candles are 100% bearish. This thing just will not close above that 10-day EMA. I think the last close above was back on April 5th, and we're now May 23rd. I mean, we've had almost 2 months below the 10-day EMA. So neutral, bearish. Overall, I'm going to put this as bearish. I'd wait on it. Wait for a rebound, guys. I love PLTR, but I'm not buying in right now. Wait for some sort of bullishness. We're just not getting it right now. All right, let's see what else we got. Talked about those. You know, guys, let me be clear about something. This is not 2021. In 2021, a lot of stocks rose up on speculation on stock splits. Okay, we are not in a speculative environment. We are in a selling environment. The rising before a stock split only happens in speculative environments, which we are not in right now. So this is not 2021. That is not a hard and fast rule. That rule only works during bull markets, which we are not in. We're in a bear market. So be careful. That's not necessarily going to happen. I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm just saying those kinds of rules, those things we saw last year, are not necessarily going to play out this year. Yeah, I'm just doing technical analysis on daily charts, which is swing trading, if you will. All right, let's see what else we got. Quite a few people asked about MSFT. Let's go ahead and pull it up. Again, it's a large cap, so it's probably going to be going down, but we'll take a look. So we are flat on the RSI, neutral. MACD rising, but no golden cross, so a little bearish, kind of neutral. And the candles struggling to get above even a 10-day EMA, which is bearish. So bearish, mildly bearish, and neutral. I will put this at a medium bearish. It does look like MSFT will continue to go down. But like Apple, it doesn't have terrible PE ratio, 27. But still, this could definitely go down quite a bit more. And just like Apple, revenue dropped and earnings dropped. So this definitely, a few more quarters of declining earnings and revenue, and we could see MSFT drop quite a bit. Now, this isn't extremely overvalued, but I'll just go ahead and put on the screen some of the support levels. If you guys can't see them, I'll read them out for you. We have $245, $232, $216, $203, and $187. So those are the next support levels at MSFT. It's bearish. It looks like it wants to continue to go down. Where it bottoms, nobody knows. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay, couple questions about MARA. Let's go ahead and do this guy. And oversold in the RSI, that's bullish. We just had a golden cross in the MACD, that's bullish. And the candles are below the 10-day EMA, refusing to go above. That is bearish. Overall, we're getting mixed signals. Could be an indication of a very, very early rebound. However, we all know that MARA is going to trade based upon Bitcoin. So let's see what that's doing. And Bitcoin is bearish, bearish. Bitcoin looks like it's going to continue to drop. It's showing no signs of rebounding. That's on the weekly. Let's go to the daily. Sorry, guys. Daily chart, we are rising. That's bullish. Golden cross on the MACD, that's bullish. And candles are bearish. Man, these candles, they do not want. This is, I didn't draw it, but you can see the support here. It's a very, very slow descending triangle. So it looks like all these technicals are going to flatten out. And just based upon where the triangle meets, sort of the end of, I'd say right around the end of May, right around the end of this month or beginning of next month, sometime next week. Next week, this looks like it's going to break out and continue downward, just based upon the technicals. So if Bitcoin goes down, MARA and Riot are going down too. What else we got? What else? All right. Seen a couple of these guys real fast. So RDBX, Redbox. Okay, here's the deal. I went through and explained what's happening with Redbox in my Discord. Guys, if you're not in the Discord, come join. I didn't even put it in the paid Discord. I put it in the free one. Here, go join the free Discord. It's on the screen there. stockcurry.vip/Discord. It's free Discord. Go join it. I talked about this in the free Discord. I'll pull it up for you guys real fast, though, just to kind of show you guys what's happening and explain this. RDBX. So Redbox. All right. First of all, what you have to understand is this was a SPAC, okay? So being that it was a SPAC, essentially what happens with that is it when they initially report their shares outstanding, there can be some confusion on it. So I'm going to pull this up on finance, and it looks like the bad numbers have now been fixed, but we'll just check to see if that's still the case or not. And I'm going to go down. No, I need details. Where's my statistics? Here we go. All right. So if we look at these statistics, I've got to blow this up so you guys can see this. All right. So I want you to look at this. Shares outstanding, 12 million. Implied shares outstanding, 45 million. This is where all the confusion came in on Redbox. So a lot of people were looking at the 12 million share number, which is not the actual number of shares outstanding. The actual number is 45 million. They were looking at things like NASDAQ.com on Redbox, and they were looking at institutional holdings. And based upon the 12 million shares outstanding, it was showing this 300% institutional ownership. And people were like, okay, what's going on with that? Look, if you base upon the 45 million, institutional ownership is at 86%, which is the correct number, 86%. The other thing is Ortex is using the $12 million number, and it's showing the short interest as a percentage free float at 139%. That's wrong. It's actually about 96%. If you pull up Webull here, Webull has the correct shares outstanding at 45 million. And guys, it's really simple to calculate the correct shares outstanding. All you have to do is go to the market cap, 261.89 million. All right, I'm going to do this for you real easy. 261.89 million. You divide by the share price and you get the shares outstanding. 45.388 or 45.39 million. All right, 45.39 million shares outstanding. That is the correct number of shares outstanding, not 12 million, 45 million. If you go do your math and you base it upon the 45 million instead of the 12 million, all the numbers make sense. This is not another GameStop. This is not something like that. Sorry to say it, but retail investors are pushing this up, trying to cause a short squeeze based upon bad numbers and bad information. So just letting you know about that. And technically, we don't even have a golden cross yet. Neutral on the RSI, neutral on the MACD, bullish on the candles. But again, this is just retail run up. I think it's going to get pushed back down once people realize what's actually going on with it. All right. We're running low, so I'm just going to pick a few others that kind of stand out to me. Let's see. Just kind of digging through, trying to see what else stands out. Okay. All right. Let's see. You know what? Why not? We haven't talked about any crypto today. Let's go pull up a crypto. Shiba Inu. All right. Shiba Inu is trading 100% identical to Bitcoin. Here's Shiba Inu. Here's Bitcoin. Shiba Inu, Bitcoin. So everything I said about Bitcoin, Shiba Inu will follow. This guy is probably going to trade flat for about another week and then continue dropping lower. So, yeah. As far as the retail hype on these meme coins, it's over. It's done. This is not 2021. This is 2022. We're in a bear market. We're in a crypto winter. you can expect everything to go down. I can see a couple of people talking about this guy, UONE, Urban One. All right, technicals. Kind of flat, neutral on the RSI. MACD is bullish, but darn near a death cross. I'll call that neutral. The candles, on the other hand, are extremely bullish. And I do see this where it kind of comes down, bounces, comes down, bounces, comes down. We're not quite down to the 21-day EMA where it likes to bounce yet. So we might see a little bit further falling down around $9.40. And then maybe after that, we bounce and start going back up. So overall, pretty bullish on this guy. Although we're right at a crossroads where we could see a little bit of a downturn over the next couple of days. All right, let's see what else we got. See if we can finish this off with. Guys, a lot of these ones you guys have asked about, I've already talked about. Just go rewatch this when we're done. You're going to see all these stocks you guys are asking about in here already. Okay, a couple of people asking about Twitter, TWTR. So the Elon Musk deal is supposedly still on. I made quite a bit of money with this last week when I saw the big drop, and I was like, we've got a strong support level here. I don't think it's going to drop much lower. So I opened up a credit bull put spread, which basically makes money so long as it trades flat or goes up. It pretty much traded flat or went up a little bit. We made money. So this Twitter is at a technical bottom based upon the support line here. The MACD is bearish, but the RSI is neutral. So neutral, bearish. We'll have to see if it can hold the support. Now, if it can hold the support, then that's, good. It'll probably trade flat for a while. But if this after hours action, this down 3% starts to occur, and I mean, what are we even below that? If we get a major drop and we get far below this support line, I don't know, man. We could be going down into lows. So let's see what happens over the next couple of days on this one. Because I don't know if it's going to hold flat or go down. I don't think it's going to go up. So based upon that, I'd be pretty comfortable with a credit bear call spread option play on this guy, which will make money if it trades flat or goes down. That's where I am on that. Okay. We're running out of time. I'm literally going to do one more. Let me see which last one I want to do. Eeny, meeny, meeny, mo. While I'm picking this, guys, please hit the like button and subscribe. And next to subscribe, click that bell icon, click all. And what's the last one I'm going to do? Guys, you keep putting things we've already talked about. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What do I want to finish up with? Okay. Well, Tom Nash says he's a fan of Stock Curry. Thank you, Tom Nash, for joining us today. I really appreciate it. You know I'm a fan of you too. Love you, brother. Thank you for joining on the live stream. I think we saw Juan in here earlier today too. Thank you, Juan, for joining. Really, really appreciate it. All right, guys. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what to finish up with. I want to do one more here. You know what? Just for the heck of it, this guy, TLRY. Why not? This is one, I'm not gonna lie, I invested in this, but it was years ago. Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't here because I saw this, I missed it, and when it rose up here, I actually bought put options. I bought put option right here as soon as we got this. This is back, 2021. Nope, I'm missing it. That's not it. You got to go back further. I got into, I can't remember, I missed the run up and then I got in another one and did put options on the way down and made money on it. This was, I must have, I can't remember where I got it. This was years ago. This is 2018. But, you know, TLRY, it's the same story over and over again. Big run up, big fall, big run up, big fall. I mean, it's just same story over and over, guys. Run up, fall, run up, fall. You know, the only thing I like to do with the TLRY is buy put options when it runs up. That's literally the only way I play this. And it makes me money every single time. So we're not in that case right now. We're in a bearishness. So if we look here, the RSI is kind of dropping. It's a little bearish, not super bearish, but a little bearish. The MACD is pretty flat, 0.05. So that's flat, no indication there. And the candles are now below all of the EMAs, which is bearish. So overall, we're bearish. Nothing has changed in 4 years on this stock. I know you guys all love your weed. I live in Colorado. I get it, man. But sorry, this sucker is bearish. All right, guys, we're going to end it there. Thank you so much for joining us. I really, really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Tom Nash and Stock should do a stock competition. Man, I'm not going to lie. As far as our long-term stocks, we're both getting crushed. But, you know, we'll see. You know, it's been a rough year. Tom Nash and Scott, two of the best. Thank you, brother. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are the Fed speaking later today? I don't know. We can Google it. Fed speech. That's not what I want. Let's see what we got. Okay, that's past. Where's my upcoming? I don't know how to Google it. Coming calendar. There we go. Hopefully it's on here. Maybe not. Maybe so. Let's go. Okay. Down. I'm getting lost because it's so big. Okay. 12:20 p.m. Eastern time. 12:20 p.m. Eastern time. That's when looks like Jerome Powell is speaking. So there you go. 12:20 p.m. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Really, really appreciate it. Tom Nash, brother. This channel has some of the best technical analysis on YouTube. Man, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. You're too kind. Too kind. Man, I appreciate you guys. Thank you all for joining. Love you all. Just a reminder, I am headed out storm chasing. This is going to be the last normal video I got for you guys this week. If you guys want to follow along as I storm chase, there's the YouTube channel. Come watch me go after those tornadoes. YouTube.com/real severe videos. I do go live. I just sometimes get into some, you know, middle of nowhere areas where there's just no coverage. So live stream kind of cuts in and out, but you know, you can follow along and I'll post the videos up there. If you guys want to follow along on Twitter, also it's twitter.com/severe videos. Hope to see you guys later. Appreciate you all. Come join the free Discord at stockcurry.vip/Discord. And I will be posting videos. You know what? I've never done a driving in my car video. I'm going to follow Tom Nash's lead, and I'm going to post some driving in my car videos over the next week. Got to do it. You know, just a big shout out to my brother, Tom Nash. I'm going to do it just for Tom Nash. So I'm going to post some videos from my car. All right, guys. Love you all, and I will see you later on. Have a great